Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blue Jays Way. Chris here with Daniel.
Hello, guys. Happy New
Oh,
Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah. We're talking about JOC Pederson today. This is very exciting because I want JOC on this team.
You've wanted him for a while, eh? Like,
I,
since
wa-
that whole Giants thing went down with him.
yeah, I wanted him before I think he signed with the Giants, what was it? Or he got traded to the Giants. Before he went there, I was like, I want JOC as a Blue Jay. Then he went to the Giants, and now maybe we'll get him. Maybe they'll just do like what we did with Gosman and just get him after, they go to the Giants.
Well, I mean, the article broke, Chris, or the news
Mhm.
broke around, I think it was New Year's Day or just before New Year's Day, maybe even been New Year's Eve, of
It might
the
have been,
Jays
yeah.
having serious interest in JOC Pederson.
Which is pretty cool
Multiple
because
sources have been
what am I
saying
know?
it.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. What do you
I mean,
think about him?
I think he's a good move. I really do. I think with what the Jays have left to work with, there's not much, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
And bringing back someone like Kiermaier, who is a defensive specialist, along with still having Dalton Varsho, um, you do have room for another guy who's not the best hitter, but he's gonna hit. Or sorry, not the best defender, but he's gonna hit you good amount of runs and good amount of home runs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing. And one thing about Jock, you said talk about home runs. The Jays need home runs, so that's why Jock is the perfect guy to put in the team. He's pretty bad defensively according to his fielding stats last year, but I don't know how much innings he played defensively because apparently he's in the negatives, which I've never seen on Baseball Savant before. So we're not going to take a look at his fielding right now because we do have Kiermaier and Barsha and Springer out there, so he'll be primarily a DH anyway. But what I want to look at right now is his batting because he's a really good hitter. 90th percentile in weighted on base average, which is really good. 82nd percentile in expected slugging. 91st percentile in average exit velocity. 96th percentile in hard hit percentage. He barrels the ball like 80% of the time, and he does it, and he walks a lot. He's top 9% of the league in walking, so that's really good. And he's above average in terms of strikeouts too. So I like that.
I found his games played, by the way, per position. So
Mm-hmm.
on Fangraphs here, it said so he played 121 games last year, which is really low because I looked up. The guy was injured like almost every season. Every month he had something. One month
Brutal.
was a wrist, one month was a hand. He had a back injury.
Of
So
course,
he
yeah.
was riddled with injuries last year. That's why his stats aren't as good as he was the year before when he was an all-star.
Mm-hmm.
But last year he played 80 games at DH, Chris, and then 32 at left field, and then a couple games in right and a couple games at first base.
Yeah,
So
it says he wasn't even qualified for fielding run
yeah.
value here. So, I mean, he just didn't play enough games, which makes sense. But he was below average, I guess, in those games that he played there, which, I mean, he was hurt. So,
Yeah, no, fair enough. But like this guy, there's so much upside to him, really. Like, I don't think you can get much. Like, I don't think he can get much worse than he did last year, and he wasn't even that bad last year. He still would have been one of the Jays' better hitters if he was on the team last year, which is kind
uh
of
huh.
crazy to say.
Yeah, no, he definitely would have been one of the better guys on the team last year. I'm trying to look for his 2022 stats while you're just talking here.
Yeah,
Um,
I have it here if you want me to read him out.
yeah, no, no. I'm just looking at his percentile rankings. He's always
Oh,
been a below average fielder. Like in 2021, he was ninth percentile in terms of fielding. In 2022, he was third percentile, which is really bad. But everything else he's good at, so we don't need him to field. So we'll
well,
take that.
if the Jays right now, they're looking. If I'm the Jays, and I'm looking at Jock Peterson. I'm hoping for the 2022 Jock Peterson, where
Yeah.
this guy was an all-star. He hit 23 bombs. He almost hit 280. He was just under it with a 521 slugging, 874 OPS, a OPS plus of 146.
What year
I
was
mean,
that? 2021 or 2022?
2022.
2022. He's lighting up the batting percentiles.
Yeah,
Top 5% in Wobus expected slugging, exit velocity, barrel percentage, and he's top 2% in hard hit percentage. Like
like this is a guy that
98%, I mean, sorry.
yeah,
Like
if
crazy.
I'm the Jays, I'm going after Jock Peterson. I think your best route is to go for a short year, like a short-term deal, jack the money up kind of thing. You know, like the Marcus
Absolutely.
Simeon type of deal, where we're looking like 1 year, 19, $20 million.
Hmm. No, exactly. Maybe 22, I think would be the max I'd go for him for a single year.
Yeah,
But yeah, like you said, give him a Simeon deal or give him a 3-year deal for like 18 per season, maybe something
yeah.
like that.
I mean, there's not like because of what the Jays have left to work with. There's not much. I mean, missing out on Otani was huge. Missing out on Soto was huge, and I think
Yeah.
really Peterson, like there's strong interest in him, but I feel like if they get Bellinger, we don't get Peterson. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, for sure. I can see that. But Well, if we get Peterson, then we still have to get another bat, though. That's the thing. Like, we could still go out and get a Soler or a Teoscar or a JD Martinez, though I'd want someone who's slightly more competent in the field because, you'd have to put Springer at DH one game, maybe Vladdy occasionally, obviously JOC if we get JOC. So I would like someone a little more competent out there, so that could maybe persuade me to go also to still get Bellinger. But, I mean,
No,
we had.
I think ideally you go get Bellinger, right? Like you
Mhm.
said, he's more competent in the field. The guy's gonna
Yeah.
hit probably just as good, if not better than Jock. But he is gonna cost you a boatload of money. And we still have a hole at third base, which right now the solution is to either put Espinal there or to promote Arelis Martinez, because I do not care what the people say. I'm not putting IKF at third base.
Yeah, I hate IKF. Like, I'm sorry. I really hope he proves me wrong. Right now I'm starting Cavan at third, probably. I trust him more than Espinal.
I trust
Um,
either of them more than IKF. I trust
yeah,
Davis Schneider and Ernie Clement more at third base than IKF. Like,
yeah. Like, maybe defensively, like, yeah, you could put IKF, but he sucks at hitting. Like, bro is literally like a black hole when it comes to bat. So, um,
oh, yeah, no.
yeah,
Peterson is definitely a money saving option. Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, the strong interest in
mhm.
him. We've all seen the Jays have strong interest in guys this offseason. So unless Jeff Passan breaks it, Chris, I'm not believing anything.
Yeah, that's the only guy who I believe, like, especially not some guy who said Otani's on a flight to Toronto. I hate that guy. Um, yeah, but like I would just choose Jock. I like Jock. I kind of really want Jock on this team. I think he'll bring like a nice absolute menace presence. And is he the one who punched that guy for fantasy? Was that Jock? Was that Jock
Uh,
Peterson?
no, but I think he was the other person involved in that.
Oh,
'Cause it
yeah, I
was
remember.
Tommy Pham.
Oh, that's who it was. Yeah, he punched a
Yeah,
guy. So
I
yeah,
think he
I want
punched
someone
Jock.
like that. He punched Jock. So if Jock joins the Jays, don't join any of his fantasy leagues. But I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But yeah, I want Jock.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, let's move on from here. Like, there's so much to talk about in 24 and 24. Keep ahead on the channel, guys. Hit that subscribe button down below. More Jays content coming, and we're on the road to 1,000 subs. So hit that button. And
Hmm.
Chris, hopefully next time we're on here, we're talking about the Jays signing Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, can't wait. Let's see. See you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.